Hello, my name is Jay, and this is my attempt at a global hardcore Nuzlocke. This means that any teammates that survive the Elite Four will get reincarnated in the next region, but any Pokemon who faint during the run will have their whole line eliminated for the entire challenge. Standard hardcore Nuzlocke rules apply. Catch the first encounter on every route, no using items in battle, all battles are on set mode, and no overleveling past the next gym leader. The goal is to see if we can make it through every region in the Pokemon world. We're starting today in FireRed. Welcome to Kanto. Welcome back, folks. Jay here. You guys know the drill. So, last time, we beat the brakes off of Koga and Sabrina. I think I showed this off last time, but that is just nobody got touched. First things first, before we shrek out, let's go buy a bunch of repels and a bunch of potions and a bunch of heals, because I don't want to be zooming back and forth on these water routes. Potion seller, give me your finest potion. Ultra balls, here we go. Oh, I've already bought those. Great balls, why not? Why not? Ooh, having the amulet coin is changing the game. Max repel, let's get a bunch of those. I think I've got some crap to sell too. Max revive, get out of here. Max or X special, can't use you. Alright, so the next level cap is 47. So we need to be mindful of that, because I don't know if we get stuck doing the Sevi Island crap before or after Blaine. But either way, our team is looking pretty good. Very happy with their progress. We actually have all the badges and team updated on the sidebar correctly. That's a first. Vaporeon, you already know Surf, correct? Yes. I could have fought these guys the whole time. I'm shook. Swimmer, dick, sent out Tentacool. This guy really just said, wait, slow down, you'll have a heart attack. I'm 10 years old. If I'm having a heart attack from running on the beach, wait till I get to Unova. You know, those Castelia burgers. They might clog the pores, clog the arteries. The surf theme is so pleasant. Brussels, I should give you the amulet coin. Is Oyster holding that? Alright, I think we should just surf until we get a Tentacool. I feel like that's our best. Or that's like our guaranteed encounter over here. And then after that, I guess we'll fish on the rest of the routes. I look at the sea to forget all the bad things that happened. You and me both, brother. I went to the beach last weekend. I ran out of time this weekend. The weather's been absolutely gorgeous, but had a lot of stuff I had to take care of yesterday. Went and saw a movie. This is dating this a bit, but I just saw Project Hail Mary. Very good movie. I recommend it highly. I read the book, so I was pretty excited for it anyway. And then today I'm selling my old lawnmower, because I got a bigger patch of grass that I'm moving to, and I need a bigger lawnmower. What is everything's levels here? I've just been clicking Giga Drain. Oh, Lord. Growth, Brussels, you say? I want growth, right? I definitely want growth. Sleep powder or poison powder? If I'm doing growth, we should keep sleep powder. We're already doing chip damage with Leech Seed. As much as I was also thinking about giving this boy Toxic. Everything can learn Toxic, right? Maybe it'd be funny to give that to... I don't know, we'll see. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. Wait till you get to Hoenn, my friend. That's a whole mechanic. But anyway, yeah, so I've just been busy this weekend, so I have not been able to go to the beach. And then next weekend, I think I'm busy. Maybe the following weekend. My wife's family's going to be in town. Her little cousin's got a swim meet. So we're going to go hang out with them. So we might go to the beach. Because they're all from the Midwest, so it's going to be fun to get them sunburnt. I don't know when these guys know Icicle Spear, but I'm not going to find out. There's Icicle Spear. I do have Skill Link. Good. What's beyond the horizon? More horizon, dude. That's how spheres work. Unless you're one of those flat earth swimmers I've heard so much about. Alright, finally an encounter. And it's a Tentacool! Level 7, no less. My goodness. Cool. I'm glad I still have Sleep Powder. Let's hit him with the Seed. Then we'll hit him with the Powder. Preferably we go through this and we hit it. Well, 50 cent, 50 cent, 50% is not bad. Let's do it again, Brussels. Breakthrough, hit powder. Breakthrough, hit powder. There we go. I almost clicked Master Ball. How funny would that have been? I don't even know what I'm going to use that on. Its eyes are transparent as crystals. From them, it shoots mysterious beams of light. That'd be cool if this thing learned Signal Beam. Yeah, Tentacool. You're gonna be nicknamed Wakame. I do love Tentacruel. What a good Pokemon that is. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna use my Master Ball on, because I don't rock legendaries in these rounds. I feel like defeats the purpose of, you know, sometimes getting under-leveled Pokemon to the champion. Says the guy with a Venusaur, Alakazam, Golem, Vaporeon. I've got 3 of the 4 trait evolutions and an Arcanine and an Evolution. So maybe I'm not all there when it comes to using underpowered guys. But hey, the cookie crumbles the way it crumbles. These guys are not yielding a lot of XP. Let's put on a Repel. I don't feel like dealing with that. Luke. Is this Luke and Leia? I feel like that's their names. Yep. That's very cute. Ahoy there! These waters are treacherous. Ooh, a Tentacruel. Let's see if I can hit through this this bolt after a growth. Dang, that's bulky. Good thing it doesn't know anything that can hurt me. I will say, only having Giga Drain as my soul damaging move on Venusaur is a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm wondering if Basmati and Oyster are kind of filling the same slot. Like, cause if I taught Basmati, or if I taught Oyster Thunderbolt, and he had Thunderbolt, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Curse. Basmati, I hate the way I'm thinking, bud. But we'll figure that out later. Route 20. Let's use our Super Rod. See what we can pull up here. Ooh, right out of the gate. Wait, no, I have a Horsey already. Where did I catch that Horsey? Where did this thing come from? Route 13, okay. Oh, I think the person who's here to get my lawnmower is here. Cool, I'll be right back. Alright, lawnmower sold to a nice little family. Okay, cool. So I already have a Horsey. So let's get back out there on the pole. My Pokemon's on the hook. You'd love to see that. I might need to look up some encounter tables for this route, huh? I feel like it's just Horsies all the way down. Let's see. Fishing with the Super Rod can net us 1% of the Psyduck. 1% of the Psyduck is what we're looking at here. We'll just keep that in mind in case we ever run out of water types. Ooh, a Cloyster. Unnecessarily 12 levels above it, I'm not worried. Right away. Love that. Okay, protect again. Let's see if that Icicle Spear is coming. SEAFOAM is a quiet getaway. I'm vacationing here. I'm vacationing here. Oh, wow. So I guess maybe IGN had a point. Because, like, the most recent Pokemon game I played all the way through was Alpha Sapphire. And, yeah, I do think that they have a lot of water in these routes. Alright, SEAFOAM Islands. Let's see what we're rocking here. Actually, I want to look up an encounter table. I want to see if there's something fun we can get in here. I should probably also look up a map, huh? I don't want to be dealing with this bullshit. Alright, Generation 3. Psyduck, 55%. Alright, so we're looking at Psyduck on the first floor. Zeal, possibly on the next floor. Nothing earth-shattering here. Oh my god, how many fucking basement floors are there? Alright, what's the layout of this? Nightmare. I do feel like I remember. There's an Ice Beam. Oh, that's Let's see, what TMs are there? What good items are there? 2 water stones. There's an ice heal, a revive, 2 water stones, a big pearl, nugget, ultra ball. Do I have any escape ropes? I should have looked into that too. Geography. They're not a map of this fucking John. Articuno level 50. Let's so we can get carrot some levels. Carrot and my golem. Items. An ice heal. Love that. Oh boy. Strength puzzles. Thank you, Johnny Strength Puzzle. Okay, cool. So that's down there. I feel like that's a permanent adjustment to the landscape that we've made. Ugh, I don't want to be. I feel like you don't follow that. You don't go down that way until you've knocked in the corresponding boulder. Is probably a good rule of thumb. Don't go down holes until you've knocked in the rocks. Okay, so let's go down the ladder next to the rock we pushed. Beautiful. And he's primed for the pushing again. That is some rock on rock action. Sure, why not? Let's do it. We are following this bad boy all the way down. Alright, rough currents over here, huh? Okay, cool. So, I think that... Nope, we just were down here. So, let's go... This looks like a placid bit of aqua. No, that is a dump out point for something. Okay, cool. So, I think we have... Surf camp... Oh, okay, so I can't... Okay, I can't even be bandied about, so I must find a way to block that. Here we go. Now we're doing something. Ah, shoot. We should probably try to catch whatever. Oh, here we go. Psyduck. Knew it. Level 32, that's not bad. So in case anything awful happens to our poor sweet sushi, which I'm gonna do my damnedest not to let happen. Let's do the Master Ball again. Master Ball on a Psyduck, man. Misty would be proud. Oh, I did press the right button. I'm sure it was just a blurb about having a headache. Psyduck, what is your name gonna be? They don't have apostrophes? Here we go. No, we're back on track. We're back on track. L'Orange. I'm the most clever person in the world, I swear. I'm gonna be a little more purposeful. I only have 16 max repels. I don't even know that many maxes. I don't know how I just got to where I just got to. There's a big pearl, though. Waterstone. I said, let me be purposeful with my movement so I don't waste these repels, and immediately got lost. This is basement floor 1 I'm on. Alright, a new rock. Oh, that's when you know you've made progress. It's like getting lost in like an open world game. When you find enemies, you know you're on the right path. Always follow the enemies. That's what they say. Is that the entrance? That wasn't a new rock. That was my old rock. That was my first rock. Oh, here I thought I was on top of stuff. Oh, maybe I can go... How did that rock get there? Were there always 2 rocks? Let's see if we can get back up there. SEAFOAM might just be its own episode here, huh? Alright, cool. So ideally, I think this guy goes down, and then I follow it. Surely. Nothing secret? I'm not using the item finder. That is not worth my time. I feel like that is to the exit. Here we go. Oh, almost screwed up right out of the gate. Yeah, I'm kind of a genius. There it is. How bold am I feeling? I'm feeling bold. I think I can still run. I hope I can still run. God, what a cool bird. Let's see what this is doing. I'm pleased with that level of damage. Let's see what this does. Here's the real question. I'll take that. I'll take that. What is that? 37. So a crit would be 70. So as long as I don't get can fire types even get frozen? Oh, if there was ever a time to try to catch this thing. But no. This is where it crits and I get frozen. I knew the crit was coming. I crit it back at least. Boom, one legendary bird dead. I wonder if you can find those again afterwards. Probably. Probably not. Let it be known. No legendary animals will be allowed to live on my watch. I will suffer no mythical creatures to live. Is this the exit? Did I find my way out? I did. Man. Ooh, is this a fight right away? I am not on vacation. I've got a job to do. I'm trying to fill out a Pokédex, which is not an easy task for a Nuzlocke, because... is this unnecessarily foolish? Yes. This looks like a bird trainer. You rode my bird Pokemon here. Oh, I bet you are just not the happiest camper that I'm about to rock slide your entire team. I wonder when Mochi learns Earthquake. I hope it's soon. And we are at Cinnabar. You know what? I think I have a funny idea on how to close this episode up. It's gonna be a slower episode, or a faster, the opposite of slower. It's gonna be a quicker episode. But I have an idea, and that idea is called going to the power plant, because I have a taste for violence now. I have a taste for poultry. I mean, I hate to say it, but honestly, the more I think about it, the more I feel like I don't need Alakazam. How much money do I have? Like, I'm probably pretty close to going to getting the Thunderbolt TM. I can give that to Gengar. He's got Psychic. He's going to get Shadow Ball here soon. In case I didn't explain it in an editable version of me talking about it, I feel like Oyster can learn Thunderbolt. Is there a Thunderbolt TM in this building? I almost guarantee there is. He's got Confusion. He's got Thunderbolt. He's about to get Shadow Ball. He's got Curse for funsies. Like, he and Alakazam are just holding the same slot. Speaking of Alakazam, I gotta do a little editing here. Hang on. Alright, cool. So we got Jerky in here now instead. I feel like having a little bit of raw physical power on this team would be too bad. That doesn't have a 4x weakness to water and a 4x weakness to grass. Plus, Hitmonlee's just cool. Let's see. What are we gonna get in here? It's probably gonna be a Magnemite, huh? Because I already have caught a Voltorb, right? Yes, I knew I'd caught a Voltorb who died and whose name I definitely remember. A straight Magneton, bro. Let's go. Think we can near full health, sleep, 10 levels above you. Love it. A linked cluster formed of several Magnemite. It discharges powerful magnetic waves at a high voltage. I liked its footprint. If anybody saw that, it's just a screw. It's very funny. Magneton. What do we name you? What kind of food do we name a trio of metal balls? You're gonna be Orzo. Cool. Now that that's over with, let's pop on a Max Repel. Oh, it's an Electrode. That's cute. I can't believe I forgot about what is like kind of the core mechanic of the puzzle in this dungeon. Was the surprise Hell yeah. What is this gonna do? Nothing. Thunder. That's the TM we get in here. I don't want to deal with thunder. Level 34, huh? Is this worth it? Let's take a look. Brick break. Jerky, you gotta earn your spot on this team. That's not bad, bud. I'll take that. I'll allow for that. See, that would have been fun to find. That would have been really, really fun to find. Instead of a Magneton, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Nice. I love when they self-destruct right away. And don't crit. Ooh, I picked up a Protect TM. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if that isn't the big yellow chicken himself, right there waiting for us. Mochi, you should be able to handle this, right? Like, I shouldn't be worried about you at all. You beautiful boulder. Let's go, girl. Yow. Yes, please speed up faster than my clump of rocks. Splendid. Splendid. Alright, that was fun. Cool. Let's head back to SEAFOAM. Or not SEAFOAM, Cinnabar. And we will take on the Pokemon Mansion and Blaine. Next time. Thank you all for watching. I feel like we're going to start zapping through the rest of these episodes. So, like, subscribe, follow, and we'll be knocking on the door of the Elite Four in no time.